Hello Year 3, this is Mrs Norris here with day 2 of your English for this week. And in today's lesson we are looking at our SPAG activity and continue with our writing journey. We've got a retrieval activity, thinking about keys to success for a fact file, understanding adverbs, identifying them, and then having a go at writing your own sentences using adverbs to add on facts. And then lastly, we will magpie any key vocabulary or words from today's lesson that you think might be useful for your writing of a fact file at the end of the week. Okay, so Tuesday the 19th of May, I can use an adverb to start at the start of a sentence. So your SPAG starter today is based on homophones, linked to your spellings a couple of weeks ago. I thought this would be something good to come back to. The link is here and will be on the video links page, and it should take you to this page here. So there, or there. And we have a couple of activities for you to complete. This one here, watching a little video clip and understanding, then completing one of the first activities here, filling in the gaps, which one is correct. Okay, moving on to today's lesson, continuing our work on understanding how to write a fact file about trolls, and we are on the writing skills part of our writing journey, specifically looking at adverbs that will add to add on information. So your retrieval activity, can you get a whiteboard and pen or a piece of paper and a pencil, and I would like you to brainstorm as many keys to success as possible to show that you understand what a fact file is made up of. Structure and language, think of those two things. Okay, pause whilst you have a go at this activity. Okay, so let's have a little look what we have got. How many did you remember? Let's see. So heading, paragraphs, subheadings, some of them would be questions, images and photos, an introductory paragraph, and the types of punctuation used, full stops, question marks, exclamation marks. Language features will include factual language, technical vocabulary, adjectives to create a picture in your mind's eye, adverbs to start sentences, conjunctions and expanded noun phrases. So let's see if you can try and get a few more of those in tomorrow's session. See if you can get more than you did today. Okay. So I can use an adverb at the start of a sentence. So I've just highlighted some of the starter words that have been used in a fact file text, and they are a little bit different. Some of them you'll notice have a comma after them, which are the adverbs. Some of them are also adverbs but do not have a comma after them because they are used in a different way. So we're going to concentrate on the ones highlighted in yellow for today's lesson. Understanding adverbs. What is an adverb? An adverb is used to describe the how, what, when, where and why a verb happens. They can move around a sentence and describe actions or give details to clauses. You use a comma when you use an adverb at the start of a sentence, and when you are seeing an adverb in non-fiction text or information text, they will have lots of facts about a specific topic. So it's really helpful to have words that add on facts for the reader to understand. So here is an example. In addition, they gather large mushrooms. So here we have our comma, and just before the comma we have our adverb, in addition. So I want you to read the paragraph here, the passage, identify any adverbs that are at the start of sentences, and then write them down. Okay, so pause whilst you have a go at that activity. Okay, let's see how you get on. Sometimes, when the volcanoes have erupted, they cook their food on the hot rocks. In addition, they gather large mushrooms and dig up juicy roots that grow in the forests. Amazingly, trolls like to have fun. So have you spotted the same three that I have got there? And they have all got a comma after them. So what's your task now? So we've gone through what they are, we've identified them, and now it's over to you. Let's have a look. It's up to you to have a go at writing some sentences of your own. So let's model going through one. Key information is here for you to refer to when you pause the video in a moment, so you can use it as a way to help support and frame your writing. So here's our example. We've got in addition at the start with the comma, and then the rest of their sentence is about what they eat. So your focus today is, what do trolls eat? Make a list. What might they like to eat? Here's my example here. I've only put 3 on. Do as many as you can think of. Give yourself a minute. Write a list of foods. Think about ones that you like or dislike as well. Step 3 and 4. Now explain what trolls like to eat. Make it sound really tasty or really disgusting. I've gone with the disgusting angle here. So we've got toadstools, carrots and potatoes. I've chosen to help my sentence here. Mouldy old toadstools and knobbly slug-eaten carrots. That's what my troll likes to eat. So be as creative as you like. You are the troll experts. Make it up, make it sound utterly disgusting. Write your sentence using adverbs at the start. I've put a list here of some that will be useful to you. Remembering to put your comma after your adverb. So here's my final sentence. Sometimes trolls like to eat mouldy old toadstools and knobbly slug-eaten carrots that they find in the undergrowth. So I've gone into a little bit more detail here about where they might find them as well. So what do you think about that sentence? It's a lot more interesting than just having a sentence that says trolls like to eat toadstools and carrots. Much more interesting. So now it is over to you. You can pause here and keep your working wall screens on. You've got your steps here to help you, some key vocabulary. Have a go. Okay, so pause while you complete that. Okay, have there been any key words that you might want to magpie from today that you have used or that you have seen or spotted? I've magpied mouldy and eaten. And I'm also going to think about which adverbs might I use, which ones might I want to take away. So make those, build your word bank up. Okay, so how have you got on with today's learning? Have you been able to use an adverb at the start of a sentence? Tomorrow's lesson, we're going to think about adverbs again, but how are we going to really engage the reader? Draw them in, make them want to read your sentences. I want you to start thinking about some things that your troll might do. Make it interesting. What do they get up to? So that will help you come with some ideas to tomorrow's lesson. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today, Year 3. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. Bye-bye.